Hey guys, welcome back to Etheria Restart. So in today's video, they've just put out a post with a big Q&A. This is the thing that C was referring to, or Chris was referring to in Discord a while ago. So it looks like we've got that coming. I just quickly browsed through it because it's long as hell to see how long it was going to be, because I've got to get to a doctor's appointment. So I'm going to try and get through this as quick as possible. But yeah, as I was scrolling, I saw an image of new characters. So I thought we'd start there. They said that these characters are designed to help with Rengotsku. And that's the solution. I don't know. I didn't read it. Like I said, I just quickly read a paragraph up here about these characters, but they are new characters coming. So I want to go through the rest of the thing. Now, quickly before we get into this, I want to give a massive shout out to True Evil. The dude, I didn't realize what was going. So I found out that there was this post which, you know, he got disqualified from a giveaway or something. And once someone showed that to me, I messaged him like, what's going on? So then I tried contacting people at Etheria to find out, you know, whether we could get him the prize, what the go was. And apparently it was just that someone put through his video and they disqualified it because it wasn't him putting it through. But the way it was originally worded, it seemed to be just like a auto-translated thing. And it sounded like he was banned because he was plagiarizing someone else, which is horrible. And then people were going ahead and giving him shit for it. I didn't realize all this. You guys probably have seen, I haven't uploaded. I've been busy with my own shit, my own personal shit, not related to the game or anything like that. So I messaged him once I found that out just to see if he was okay. But I mean, I just feel really bad for the dude. So I just wanted to give him a shout out. Anyone that's having a go at him or anything, he did not do anything wrong. They really need to, once again, I think, get someone on the English team, like a native English speaking team, to do all their social posts, because there has been so many times where we've had this kind of thing happen where they repost because they have translation errors. Just get one of your English community managers or something to do these posts, or at least proofread them before they go out, because True Evil is a great bloke and didn't deserve the hate that he got. I didn't realize until a few hours ago that he actually made a video about it yesterday, going through it, and it really hit him because, you know, people attacking him for that is just absolute bullshit. So I just wanted to give him a massive shout out and just say that at the start, that don't go attacking people for shit like that. It's the video was him on someone else's account going through stuff. He didn't submit it, but it's still how is that plagiarized when he's just with the person going through their account? I was just oh my fucking God. Anyway, massive shout out to True Evil. I know it hit him hard, so I hope he's doing well, is basically what I wanted to say there. So let's go through this game-saving update of stuff. Honestly, I have no idea what's in here. We're going to go through it, like I said, and then I got to rush off to the doctors. Let's get into it. I've spent too long fucking dilly-dallying already. All right. Hey hyperlinkers, we know it's been a while since you've heard directly from us, and sorry, I gotta sit forward, my eyes are shit, I suck at reading, so we are here. And we want to start by saying thank you for sticking with us. All of us here believe strongly in the long-term success of this game and want you to know we are not going anywhere. We have seen your feedback, especially around our communication, game balance, time investment issues, PvP meta, events, and much more. We're making major strides behind the scenes to keep improving the game using your feedback and our own personal experience as the driver. Today, we want to give you a transparent look at what's coming soon, what is actively in progress, and how your voice is shaping the future of the game. Improving communication and community involvement. We had that one yesterday, we need to improve, or the day before, whatever that one was. We're committed to more active dialogue with the community. Today's post is the first, but when important opportunities arise, we'll be empowering community discussion on specific topics that we need feedback on. For example, later on in this post, we will be discussing the RTA meta and we'll be asking for your thoughts and contributions on the topic for us to read so that we don't make decisions that may be out of touch with the general player base. Previously, we have nerfed Revelation due to many community complaints, but this came with many consequences and has given us more to correct. The problem is, I still think the whole problem with that was the Rengotsku was too hard to get to, so you couldn't build a counter for Revelation. Now everyone has the counter for Revelation, everyone's running that, but now it's just a tanky bruiser meta, so I don't know. We want to be very careful moving forward with balancing out the meta and hearing your voices as constructive in constructive detail will be very important for the topic like these, especially as the experience between top players and casual players can differ greatly and create a complex challenge to overcome. I definitely agree with that. Of course, these moments won't be happening all the time, but there are sure to be scenarios like the one above that require greater detailed focus, and we want you to know this is something we believe in, we believe to be important. Cool beans. Time to sync solutions. I don't know why I read time to. Time sync solutions in process. All right. We hear you. The endgame grind can feel like a chore sometimes, especially when there are many tasks and event activities to complete each day alongside regular gear and shell farming. Our team is currently trying to figure out the best solution for this, especially for our long-term players. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hit hard on it where it's like just the mundane shit of like just stuff you have to do that it doesn't necessarily take ages. Like, honestly, a bunch of the events are just tedious to me. 90% of the events I find tedious. Even though they're just little things, like even Dazzler's Gleam, like, okay, now I've got to go ahead and I've got to go do the, investigation, the GP outpost or whatever it may be. And just doing those and then going on and doing the Wolves daily, then doing your Guild Boss daily. Then if you've got Cage Rumble, if you've got the train especially, I completely skipped the train. I did not do the train once on the last rotation. All those little things that aren't overly time consuming, but just irritating to do is what gets to me. Like I can spend an hour playing RTA and not be fussed about the time that's gone. I spent 20 minutes doing shit like that, and I'm like, guys, this is tedious. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We're exploring ways to preserve the health of the early game autoing while introducing smarter, less time-intensive farming options for the late game. Increasing available auto clears in the early game can be risky, as new players tend to be less efficient with resources until they have more knowledge and experience. Well, that's easy. Just put higher limits on higher difficulties. Job done. I solved it. Hey, boys, get around him. If you guys have any ideas you would like to consider that keeps this in mind, feel free to submit feedback threads. I'm not going to submit a feedback thread, but literally, listen, like Inferno, give us 100 runs. Let me just dump all my stamina refills and just press run on that shit and then come back in a couple hours and see how I did. That's what I would love. Ember Trek. We know many of you have been sharing... Dude, you should see my Ember Trek and my Anti-Sync Echoes. We're like halfway through both of them. I still have not started either. It's like doing those little exploration things does my head in. I always like save it for like the last day and then push. We know many of you have been sharing feedback and commenting on your fears of having to continually repeat this game mode on long term. We do believe having a game mode where you are able to see the main character and Chaku interact and move around is important. I don't think it's important, but that's just me. But we also understand that's what the main story is for. Just make more main story. But we also understand that some middle ground needs to be found here. Our current solution is that we will implement next reset. Okay, so next reset will be the ability to auto clear previously completed levels under the normal difficulty. You will only need to fight the last floor boss manually. Wait, is that saying we sweep all the bosses as well? Like, I'm cool with just doing the bosses. Like, some of them are tedious in hard mode, but in easy mode, all the bosses are pretty cruisy for me now. I feel like most day one players would be the same. But if we just get to sweep the boss as well, that's pretty huge. For now, hard difficulty will still require manual gameplay. This will be in our upcoming patch notes as well. Cool beans. I mean, a step forward's a step forward. I'll take it. But yeah, I just hate the overworld thing. Anti-Sync Echoes and Union Boss, these two will be supporting ×5 battle. Okay, that's really nice. I would love to see ×5 in the Wolves as well. I would definitely love to see that. That would be really good. But, that's the dream. But hey, that's a good start. A healthier monetization approach. We're actively working on more rewarding, player-friendly monetization options. The kind that feel good to support and enhance your enjoyment of the game while also respecting your time. Future patches will focus more on value, choice, and utility. Some ideas we have are something that would involve both gameplay benefits and resource rewards, offering cheap daily stamina packs and potential adjustments to what is currently available on our weekly shops. Feel free to suggest ideas in our feedback section as well. Honestly, I'm free to play. I have no idea. You guys let me know. I always like struggle commenting on like paid stuff and shit like that because I understand that we need players to spend to make games run, and I'm free to play. So I just don't really like have any input into like these packs are shit or this is predatory or like, I mean, I think any spending in a gacha game is predatory. Like it's just the way it is. But it's like now we're like operating on scales of predatoriness and stuff like that. So you guys let me know. We'll have to wait and see what packs they put in. Let me know if the packs are good. The one thing I will say about this game is like talking to big whales, they're like, I don't have anything that's worth buying, which is a crazy thing I've never seen in a game. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Skins. We know a few unique Animus skins are already in the works. Okay, this is something Sean B yaps about so much to me. He's like, how have we just had recolors this whole time and we can't get an actual skin? So I guess that means like actual skins, not just recolorations. PvP meta and real-time arena considerations. PvP has been a hot topic and we're taking it seriously as it will be the core of our game for years to come. We'll be collaborating directly with top RTA players and the wider community to evaluate and address meta concerns. A mid-season balance patch is under heavy consideration. Although we have stated previously that we would only like to make adjustments between seasons, we have already shown just recently with Lilium that we are open to adjustments as long as it feels necessary or something has not met our design expectations. Back to the original topic. After receiving lots of feedback from our community, we believe it may be better to avoid waiting 2 months to fix major pain points given current feelings towards RTA. So please let us know your thoughts about this in the feedback channels. In general though, we would hope to stick to our original plan to make most major changes between seasons. So our future development will keep this in mind. I still think just give people a reset. Just give people a reset. It does so much just to make people feel better about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like, you know, if you're doing a season every 2 months, one reset every 2 months, hell, make it cost some gems so that you're getting something out of it if you really need something. I think it would just be a good sentiment thing. In our last season adjustment, we had nerfed Revelation due to many complaints about it feeling unfun and demotivating for players, especially in the lower ranks. Although this change was heavily requested within the community, it came with unexpected consequences that have allowed the bruiser meta to dominate. But you did also buff bruisers as well. Like, I mean, it wasn't crazy, but we did. Like, how the fuck Holden and Rahu got buffs? I got no idea, boys. It is what it is. My Rahu loves it. My non-Holden hates it. Unfortunately, sometimes during testing, we may not always be able to predict exactly how a meta with hundreds of thousands of players will develop. 100%, you never know. Like, I don't think a dev team is ever going to figure out a meta straight up. I think even if you like got like top 10 players to, you know, test things, like people don't even test properly until I feel like they're actually on their account grinding, trying for serious. Like, I don't know. I do agree that it is hard to balance a meta. But and things are going to take time, and people are always going to find shit. But right now, it is Bruiser. Giving us signs that we need to be more directly involved with our player base when making these decisions. Many would argue that the current meta is much less engaging than the previous seasons. And we want to fix this as soon as possible if no solutions are being found with what tools are currently available. Me personally, I always like playing Bruiser, but I like it when the meta is cleave. Because then if you lose, you're losing quick. If you win, you're winning quick. Because if they don't cleave you and you're Bruiser and you manage to live through it, the game's done. But if they clap through you, at least you lost quick. Whereas now it's like, you're going through like 20-minute games and then you're waiting for the thing to stack up to max healing reduction. And then you're like, okay, now who wins? It's like, no, not fun. That's just me personally. You guys let me know your thoughts. Given that we encourage you to create feedback posts, giving your thoughts about what a potential mid-season balance patch look like, we would appreciate input from both high-level players and those who are more casual. Let us know what your experience feels like in detail and what rank you are when creating a thread on this topic. We are open to exploring and considering many ideas, whether it be something like nerfing Bloodbath slightly in PvP only, buffing unused DPS shells. Yeah. I'm trying to think shells, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they buffed the Golden Lion as well, but he's still not really used. But it's not really meant to be a PvP shell, I don't think. Yeah, I'd have to think more on that. Or even something like reverting previous Revelation nerf if it is requested enough. There you go, guys. Go make your requests. I just don't know. I'm just leaving that to the bigger heads to sort out that shit, because if I say something then it goes through it, it's shit. It's like, hey, you asshole. I'll let someone else take the bullet, boys. Is what it is. Long term, we want PvP to feel fair, dynamic, and rewarding at every level. We're aware that the gap can be quite steep for the average player wanting to compete in RTA. So many of our upcoming changes and general focus will be directly aimed at helping players reach a competitive level. We know that our casual players tend to not have enough time to grind and compete at high level. This is early in the game, especially when our content can be quite challenging. But we are hoping some of these upcoming changes can help accelerate this at a healthy level. Gear and customization upgrades. We're making big changes to how you build and equip your characters. The module Essence Shop is being overhauled and to allow more flexibility. In addition to the random way to obtain modules in the module shop, in the future, players can also buy modules with confirmed main attributes and sub-attributes. I like this. I don't know how many sub-attributes, but hey, I do like it. Just being able to get the right set with the right stat. I'm assuming it gives you the option of the set as well, because it's already in there. But if we can get the right set and main stat, that's like huge in itself. If we can get right set, main stat, and one sub, like give me that, like, you know, the Swift Rush. If you need the effect accuracy with a speed substat, then you just cross your fingers. But at least it's a good building block. A new gear crafting system is wrapping up development and will be included in an upcoming patch designed to give you greater control over your builds without relying on RNG alone. This system will be released to the players as an event that will routinely occur at least once per month. It makes you not rely on RNG, but it's an event. I have no idea. This is like a riddle to me. I don't get this. Someone put it in the comments if you get this. I don't understand that. Could just be that I'm an idiot. We will be releasing more information on maybe it's like an event that lets you like roll specific stats or something. Maybe that's what it is. That means now you got to save and not roll your gear. Now we're saving more stuff. Oh my God. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how to interpret this. I apologize. We will be releasing more information on these upcoming changes soon, but here is a small preview for now. Okay, so the Forge. So we get to choose. Okay, so we get to choose the set, the main stat. Wait, what's this? Refine abilities. Why are they gold and why is that one gray? Base attribute, refine attributes. Oh, so you're locking a stat and re-rolling the others. I think that's what it's saying. Base attributes, refined attributes. So you can, like, to me, it looks like we're locking the attack bonus and we're re-rolling the rest of the stats to see if we can get something better. All those pieces you sold, start saving them. Oh my God, that's crazy. Dude, I'm like, my instant thought on that is like regret on selling some pieces that had shit substats. No, all those 4 substats were shit ones that I sold when I was trying to purge. Dude. So that one is going to be keeping the speed and re-rolling the other stuff to random. Okay, I'm not too sure exactly how that works. Someone's probably going to analyze that better than me and understand, but there is a new currency there as well. Inferno Rengotsku, help is on the way. We know the Inferno Rengotsku boss has been a wall for many of you and we're addressing it directly. A new banner is coming that features a character specifically designed to help crush Rengo. Must pull, and other challenging PvE content. Each animus has been tested in various ways, specifically against Rengotsku, and we have found the content to be much easier. There will be multiple strategies and synergies available with their kits. For example, try them out with Lilium. Does that mean Lilium's a must pull now? I mean, Does every account that ever gets made get them for free, seeing as it's the answer to Rengo? I don't know. No, I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of more answers to Rengo now as well. So, it is what it is. More details on these upcoming anima this weekend. Okay, he's got like a dragon tail. Or is she the dragon tail? Are they separate images? Is that his arm coming over? Is that her tail? One of these two has a fucking tail, okay? They look very similar. They look like... Are they going to be light units or are they going to be... No, they can't be. So they must be... Fuck it. They'll be one of the 3 elements. There you go, guys. High level, look into it. The release of anima like these is part of the wider effort to bring more strategic counters and tools into the roster, both for PvE and PvP. Okay, future events. We have seen your feedback regarding recent events and want you to know we are listening. Many players have been discussing dissatisfaction with RNG in our latest Dreamscape event. Although there are many players who were able to receive incredible rewards, we understand this is not the case for everyone. Not every player likes taking risks, and those who the risk option was shit every time for me. Just go the safe one. And those who would prefer to play it safe should have fixed rewards options that do not rely on RNG. In the next run of Dreamscape event, we will make sure to include fixed reward options for these players. But then you're still going to feel like you're missing out. I don't know. Just all the RNG is annoying. Like, even like we have the Lily one ongoing. And it's like, I refresh it 3 times, don't see gold lattices. My final refresh gives me all just Etheria coin and training data. I'm like, fuck this. I didn't even do it. I'm just like, my God. Oh, dude. Global launch celebration. Our global launch event is just around the corner. I believe that's the CN launch. And is going to be massive. Our game will officially be available in many more parts of the world. Stay tuned for playing competitively against players in regions like China, Japan, South Korea, and more. We will make sure you guys are pleased with the rewards. It's a celebration for all. Wait, are they going to get dropped into our arena server? Like, that sounds weird. I'm curious. I'm curious if like they're going to stay separated at the start and then eventually they blend into ours. I have no idea. Stay tuned for exact details, how to claim all the upcoming rewards. It's a perfect time to bring new friends and for returning players to jump back in. What's next? This is just a snapshot of what's in motion behind the scenes. We'll be continuing our best efforts forward for all of our regions so that we can have more exciting competitions in the future. Most importantly, we're here to listen. Please continue sharing your feedback while making sure to stay constructive and organized so we can properly digest everything. This directly shapes where we go from here, and that is emphasized for all regions. We'll all be competing in future tournaments together, so every voice matters. Stay tuned for upcoming midweek patch notes to hear more about the specific details and dates for topics mentioned today. Thanks for being a huge part of this journey. We hope to see many of you excited about the future of Etheria. Developer update, that's just the re-summary. Okay. That is everything. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I think it's good that they just do this kind of thing and they've given us like a bit of an insight into everything that's going on. Whether you don't like some of the stuff that's said in here, like I can already see the complaints of the solution to Rengo is pull this new unit. Like I can already see the memes for it, but at least they are addressing some of the issues. I do like the idea of this. I'm curious to see how all this works. Have to wait and see, but let me know what you guys think. Also, leave your feedback about the RTA season if you have any suggestions. Like I said, the only suggestion I had through everything they were talking about was the what were they talking about? The multi-battle, like increasing it but being bad for newer players. I think just like make the amount of multi-battles you do increase with the difficulty. If you're on Inferno, you kind of know a little bit what you're doing. So I feel like then it's fine to go, but that's about the only like core one that I have in my mind. Once again, I got to bounce out to the doctor, so I got to rush through this. Let me know any thoughts you guys have, and I'll probably do another video talking about some of this stuff, or like I said, patch notes will come out soon later this week, so we should have more to go on there as well. Let me know your thoughts, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.